What is with property management companies? We got a place to run. Their plumber that they hired tracked shit from back there on his boots through here. Mitigation company came and sprayed stuff, kind of cleaned back there pretty dang good. I'll give them that. But for some reason, we're not important enough to have the mitigation company come out, wasting my day waiting around for them. You know, I figured, well, I can't do this, can't do that. I can't go out to the store. You know, we're a one-man shop typically because Aaron has a full-time job. So, you know, I can't go run and do other things for the business because I got to babysit and wait to open the door for mitigation company. Mitigation company told me they'd be here before 5. Close to 3, I sent an email to, that was around noontime when I called them directly. I sent an email to the property management company, who is Griffis Blessing. They are far from a blessing. Let me tell you that. They are far, far from a goddamn blessing. There is no blessing with Griffis Blessing, blah, blah, blah. I'll have it in the description. Tongue twister there. But that is just damn annoying. I mean, it's bad enough that how long ago the owners came in and approved a new back door because it's slightly warped. Well, not slightly, it's pretty warped. For security reasons. I mean, we do have alarms, we do have cameras, but still, it's like just the owners have authorized it. But the property management company's like, oh, you know how much those doors are? Yeah, well, I don't give a shit. Just freaking replace it. Yeah, it might be a month's rent here. Oh, well, that's part of having, you know, commercial real estate. That shit happens. And you didn't come through and get the space ready for somebody. We've improved the space. Let's say for some reason we didn't work out and we left. Well, we've put up slat wall. We definitely can't take that with us. We've painted it nicely. We took out pointless walls. We put down nice carpet. You know, we're doing the same on the other side. We've painted that. We did a huge, nice mural. This place looks a million times better than what it was. They would have a much easier time running this place out. Probably even for more money because it looks nicer. So we've done stuff here to improve the space. But the property management company, I don't know what their problem is. Is that their job to save the owner money when they've already said replace the door? So replace the door. So I really think it's property management company, not the owner. Things that should have been replaced prior were also ceiling tiles, because this roof, if you talk to the other tenants that have been here for a long time, they'll tell you this roof is way past due. When the leaks occurred through all our units, the roof guys were out here, they came in. I said, what is your assessment of the roof? And they said, it is way past due. That they've only been patching it, haven't been fixing it. It just needs replaced. They said it just totally needs replaced, that this place has always had leaks, and we could tell that from a few ceiling tiles. We didn't know the extent until we talked to all the other tenants in here. You know, tenants do talk to other tenants now. And you should. In fact, we probably should before we have signed the papers, and we should have got, you know, more information. Then we could have haggled and said, well, we know you have leak problems. We know you have sewage backup problems, because this isn't the first time this has occurred here, apparently. And we were told that after we moved in and talking to our neighbors and other people that this is kind of an occurrence. Yep, kind of an occurrence. So, you know, ceiling tiles like in this room, find that light switch, you know, Boom, boom. They're supposed to replace these. Then we got the big rain. It leaked again. They went on the roof, did some patching, and boom, boom, boom. It's leaked there. So we have ceiling tiles there. Luckily, this area has been pretty saved. But we've had that one. That one has re-leaked because it's a circle in a circle, as you can see. So is that one. And if they keep just dumping stuff on for patching a leak, they're probably just chasing, who knows where the actual leak is coming in. They're just chasing it. See, re-leaked, re-leaked. They're supposed to get ceiling tiles for in here. In fact, these ones weren't here before, but yep, they're here now. It's just stuff like that. You know, stuff you don't think about when you're not a business owner. So, yeah, that's driving me crazy. So these things that I'm kind of talking about now are just driving us crazy. Another thing we weren't told about, or they didn't know, was this door that we're going to kind of fill in, which they okayed, but it's a door that we originally assumed we could use. Well, they had RTV'd it shut or glued it shut or whatever. There's crap around it. Couldn't open it. The lockpick guy was like, this ain't coming. Then we started looking closer and I was like, well, it's like RTV'd shut. So can't get a key for that door because it's not a door any longer. Who knows if that's the code? We didn't do it. But see, we've beautified the space. We took out this wall that was oddly here. This is stuff that they probably should have done to just lease the space out, right? To rent it out. You know, make it beautiful. And people will move in. But these aren't the type of people that will do that. Which is fine. That's fine. We did it. We're going to leave it better than when we came in. But I'm rehashing some of this stuff because I'm so pissed right now. Because I was told that, hey, they're going to come. They're going to mitigate. Well, they didn't show up. And we already know the plumber kind of walked through here with his shit boots. In fact, when Aaron and I first, after they were done and we came back here, we started walking this way. You don't really notice. And I was like, oh my God, there's poop. Like, I think that's probably a poop spot. And we kind of like got around and it was like so disgusting. And then that was just all brown. I'll share a picture right here. And you can see I've painted these walls, but now that's trim's all ripped up. Not a big deal. That stuff is easy to reattach. This is that rubber stuff, you know. It's just that stuff. This is the disgusting part. So, mitigation guy is like, hey, your garbage can, I don't know if he put it out there or what, but the plumber walked in, didn't say hi, didn't say who he was, didn't really anything, and just asked the property management person, where's the bathroom? She says straight back. He walked back. He looked like he was higher than a kite. He came back here and we didn't know what he was going to do or what he would need to do, and he didn't convey any language to us like, hey, you might want to move out. Let's move out the garbage can. Let's move out the mop bucket with the mop that was sitting right there. And in my other short video, you see that the garbage can's here, the mop bucket's there, and I'm videoing the Aaron flushing and the water. And at that point, it was just like clear but dirty water with pieces in it because we weren't trying to make it come up. I don't know where or how he made it all brown. That was just disgusting. So it went all around. They pulled the trim out and there was water behind these walls. And these walls, this is like plastic, you know, you could hose this down. Well, it's going to hold stuff behind this type of material. So this is going to probably have to really be gutted. Especially the interior wall right there, which is going to be studs. Now note, I had this bathroom perfectly clean because it's just us here, right? And actually I was kind of taking pride in keeping the bathroom clean and mopping the floor and doing the toilet and sink and all that. Keeping everything clean because it's just us. But do you notice something? I mean, what the hell? Did he fucking sit on this? That is the most disgusting thing I have ever seen. So a plumber comes into your place and fucking just manhandles that with shit hands. We got shit hand stains all through here. Because I guess that's another port that he went into after I think he caused this issue. So he's stomping around in shit here. And toilet I kind of wiped down already because I had to take a piss finally. There was actually shit on that handle, at which I took the TP and cleaned. But look at the TP. I don't want to keep that. Look, there's like shit up here. I washed off that stuff. I will probably throw that away. It looked like it didn't get touched. That didn't look like it touched. So I don't think it went too far back. I don't know. I haven't really looked at the bottom of like a bottle. Can't tell if that's just dirt or not. But that might be fine. That stuff's fine. Toilet brush looks like it probably say. So it's whatever the guy touched. I mean, he fucking touched all that. And I don't know. There's splatter up here. I don't recall being so splattery through here. I don't know if you can see on camera. But definitely around all that. That was there. I mean, oh, I don't even know what that is. Don't want to know. I didn't even look back there. I don't even look at the door. I don't know what he touched, didn't touch. I'm going to put on some gloves. I'm going to clean this, but we'll get to that point here also in a minute. So my mop bucket was right there. And I can't touch the mop handle because there's like, I don't know if you can see, it's dark, but there's brown shit. This was brand new. The mop head was brown. That was sitting in the bucket. It means he grabbed that, tried to do something, and then fucking put it back in the bucket. Because I keep my buckets fucking clean. I don't know what the hell. Oh, it's so just disgusting. It's like he did something with that. I don't know what he did with that. Because I kind of need that, I'm going to go put gloves on. I want to try to clean that up. And clean that up. And then at least mop the goddamn floor through here. Which it would be nice if somebody from property management would do this. It's their backup. It wasn't us. It wasn't our line. The backup was deep down into there. It was after their guy or somebody came out. Oh God, yes, I better not touch this. This is a nurse. Oh, the handle I think's fine. But there's like poop fingerprints. God, it's hard to show on camera if that comes out. There's like poop on that part of the wall. I don't know. This wasn't that dirty before. So I don't know what is this guy's dirt and whatnot. But he definitely was grabbing that and it's poopy. It's fucking ridiculous. I was going to show you where the drain, but there's a drain out here. Man, oh, they were like snaking it really good. So what we think is they were snaking it, clearing out for the sewer line, and then it probably plugged up our line because it got slow draining. And which then, you know, you only had so many flushes. We're down from everyone else. Well, luckily, not many people here on a Sunday, and I suppose just us. But from knowing property management, they probably even called the guy for Game City next door, and we kind of joke and laugh because they are closed today, which is a Monday. They'll probably come in tomorrow, and guess what? They're going to find out if they have shit or not. I kind of hope they do. I don't wish that on people, but I kind of hope they do, because then it's going to be like, what the hell? And they'll be on the property management. You can be like, yeah, you didn't even freaking call them and say, hey, your next door neighbor had a backup. We need to make sure your place didn't have a backup. Are you able to get in here just so you can check and make sure there's no backup on your side? Because he's next up the line. It's possible whatever this guy did here to cause our volcano of crap on the floor might have caused that next door. It might have went that way. Don't know. I'm really curious. So I'm going to be really curious when they come in tomorrow at 10, because I'm going to go over there and see if everything's okay. Wow. But dumbass, walking in shit in his boots, walked out here, and guess he walked into here. And I don't know who left this bag of crap molding. I don't know if that was the plumber or mitigation. That was over by the microwave. I noticed that this morning. I'm like, what the hell is this? Look inside, and it's like the molding strips. Well, we know shit touched them. I don't want them. I don't know what else is in there. And so plumber guy walks through our carpet, comes into here. I think this handle's okay to touch. And he wanted the water line here, or I don't know, hose. I don't know who hooked up what. This is ours. You know, we use it to fill up buckets for mopping and stuff. It's just much quicker than the sink. And that looks all clean. So that doesn't look like it got poop handled. But he definitely was in there. They definitely said there was water there. And this carpet needs to be replaced, which, you know what? Give us some money. It will pull and give us some money for time. We will go ahead and pull this up, and I can put down those square carpet tiles that we've been using, and this will look really freaking nice. And it will be nice to go for the next person if we're not here any longer. I'm just assuming, but we're gonna do well, and we'll be here probably for a while. So I gotta clean that bucket. I wanna mop this floor. I want to at least clean that, and I'm going to throw away that. Oh, come on, please. That is so, what, he sat on it? What did he do? That is disgusting. And it's only that part. Like, that's clean. Why would you use a customer's plunger? You should have your own tools as a freaking plumbing company. So I really hope they don't pay the whole thing to the plumbing company, because I don't blame the property management for everything here, but they are the next in line for us to deal with. And you know, I'm gonna go ahead, bust my ass, clean this. I already did start doing that, and I was like, I better do a video because I need to take a piss. So I came in here, grabbed TP, opened that up. So I'm gonna get gloves on. I'm gonna clean this better. I'm going to go through, then I'll throw away that, which is fine. That's a disposable item. Toilet paper roll with weird spots. Yeah, I've clearly thrown that away. Yeah, clean off this. Just try to clean up the best I can to at least make this usable. Because who knows if they'll show up tomorrow. I don't care if the mitigation company had an emergency somewhere else. They only have 2 guys? That seems really strange to me. You know, what company has 2 guys? That is really strange, isn't it? Especially a mitigation company. They seem friendly and all, but from my point of view, property management, Griffis Blessing, God, I just cannot say Griffis Blessing. Anyways, they should have sent somebody else. Oh, you can't do, you got murder. Okay, let's call in somebody else to get this, because the sewage blockage was on theirs. I had nothing to do with us. We weren't even freaking shitting in the toilet. Clear water wouldn't go down the toilet. And I noticed that with a pee. And it was like, okay, it's just slow. Try again, and then Aaron, try. And it overflowed. Come on now. And we know, this place, this strip center is not zoned for restaurants. And we have Domino's, we have a Chinese place, we have a donut place, and we have a barbecue place. This was never zoned for restaurants. Restaurants require special sewers, grease traps or separators or something. Anyways, Aaron knows more about it than I do. They require a bunch of different stuff. These lines get pretty blocked up, I guess, because of that. It was never zoned for restaurants. In fact, the owner told me that they were looking to do the back sewer line and redo the parking lot, because then, you know, they have to tear it up and then they do the parking lot. Next year. In my other video, I said, well, why the hell did they spend all the money in doing the front lot then? Oh, because that's for appearance. I think they're going to sell this place. I honestly do. I kind of want to talk to the owner and offer some money, just buy it, and then I'll handle. Yeah, Aaron and I would handle the repairs, and we'll handle the stuff. Toss Griffis Blessing out to the curb because they suck. They totally and utterly suck. They just don't respond to stuff. They send you the wrong invoice, wrong information on the invoice, other people's rent on your invoice, and you have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Heck, they didn't even know that there was 2 electric meters for this place. One showed 0 for over 6 months. They said they could go 6 months. It showed 0 use. But you have to pay a hookup fee still. So for each place, they wanted $38 for a hookup fee. $38 for there. Well, they kept trying to, we did pay once to the property management company because we didn't think much about it. And then we go look at the meter, it shows 0. We eventually get through the whole phone process of who you need to talk to. And they're like, hey, we can see back 6 months, it was 0. We're like, well, that's weird. So we look at the meter, not spinning. We're like, all our lights work, our sign works, everything works here. And it 0. Well, we don't need that. They were like, the property management company was like, well, you need to pay the 38. We're like, we're not paying it. Why? Because that goes to 211. All our contract says is what we're responsible for 210. We rented this as 210. We didn't even know that that used to be an old shop, you know. We have nothing to do with 211. Nothing on our contract says 211. It says 210. That's part of 210. So we're not paying it. So get it shut down. So I guess they probably got it shut down. But our invoice for the last month was actually correct. It was correct for once. Amazing, amazing. They're still trying to bill us for a sign out by the road, which there is no sign because they have to build it. And electric for a sign that doesn't exist. I mean, that's only $3, but they're trying to charge us like $30 plus $3 or something like that. What the hell is that? So we just minus that off and send a check. We've been doing that every single month because we okayed to have a placard on a new sign that's being built, but they don't have the new sign built and we have no placard, but they want us to pay for the sign that we don't have and $3 in electricity for the sign that we don't have. We just keep minusing that up. It's like this property management company has no clue what they're doing. Absolutely no clue. And I know how to use QuickBooks and stuff, and instead of like adding what it is, it's very generic charges. So it makes it look really weird and suspicious, and you wonder like, what is this? And you have to contact them, and they don't get back to you. Especially not promptly. They just don't get back to you. Or I love how they like show up. They'll just randomly show up. We had some other issues. I forget exactly what it is. I guess they like showed up. And then they emailed Aaron saying, well, Mark wasn't there today. No, I have a life outside of this. And I had stuff already planned. So no, we weren't open. Why don't you contact us and we'll put you on the books to be there? They have other places in here. They have a carpet store in here that doesn't have a real sign. Whirly's following them. We spent $5,000 on a real freaking light up sign for the front of the place. So we have a real sign. We have, we did that. We're also here most of the time. We are here. Carpet store, no sign. So they're not, and they've been there for like a decade. I don't know. They've been there forever. And they have like a banner that blew off. They're not even following the contract. And then they're not there. And they told me, because we got a quote from them for the carpet, it was outrageous. They weren't even getting a friendly quote for us for being in the shopping center or anything. It was like outrageous quote. It's like, no, not going to do that. And they're never there. And she said, well, we just use this so we can get our discounts for being a store, for being a retail location places take us seriously so we can order our carpet. They never go in. You can see the dust. You can see where they leave stuff. It's like they first set it up kind of like, oh, here's a TV on the wall. But then they realize, we don't need this. We're way too busy. We don't need a location to show people stuff. We take the samples out to people. So I don't. So they have a lot of people here that don't abide by the rental agreement. Let's just say. I'm just pointing it out. So it's just weird shit like that. And the property management company, though, they don't like try to get people to stand by the rental agreement, but yet they don't even like handle the invoices and answering the questions and what have you promptly. I get it. They probably have other places. If you want paid on time, then you probably should be prompt. But you know what? I'm going to clean this up. We're going to go ahead and just nick it right off the fucking rent. And I already told them that in email. I already said, like, this is not doing it, man. We'll work it out on the next invoice. That's how I put it. Well, right now, I'm thinking this is like $500. If not, worth of my time, cleaning supplies. I really should just throw that bucket away, but I need to use something, so I'm just going to get her done. And yeah, God, what would you guys do? What would you guys do? Anyways, I'm bringing you along on this journey of being a new business owner so you know what to expect yourself. So y'all take care, stay well, stay safe, and I hope you don't have a shitty day like I've had these last 2 days. Have a good one.